The ones we sold last, if not that we have all these natural disasters, one of our tank tear, we lost more than 100,000 pieces of fish. Inside that, we've really helped the Kwara State government. Honestly speaking, 3 weeks old fingerlings. So, but you know, thank God, even as at that, we was able to sell up to 70,000 pieces.
As you lost more than half.
We lost more than half. And that 70,000 can give us, I think, give us like, if I'm like 15 naira times 70. So,
wow.
So that's the money. That's 3 times 7. That should be 21 now.
21, yeah.
That's 2.1 hen. That's
just
for 8 weeks.
One set of hatching.
One
even
set
with the
of
fact
hatching.
That you lost that amount.
Yes. Imagine we did not lose it. I mean, I would have been the most richest man in the world.
Okay, so what do you do here?
This is our hatchery unit for fish. So this is where we manage our catfish. This is where we bring them up from eggs.
This is that.
Yes, because we are trying to consider the heat. Okay. This place is actually, we control the temperature here. Okay. So we don't really need a reflection like that. Okay. Everything that will bring heat, that's what we need. Okay. So this is our hatchery, that's our treatment tanks.
Okay, those 2 tanks over there.
Yeah. So water will pass through those things before we now start using it. The treatment tanks. The thing is, from starting, one of the most important thing here is water. Okay. Water is very, very important in any fish business. The most essential thing is water. Okay. After water, parent stock, which I call broodstock. Broodstock. Okay. Those are the ones used for the production of offsprings, okay, irrespective of the gender, both male and female. So that's another thing. Thirdly, is the environment. Okay. Your hatchery. So how you can manage your hatchery. Like this one now, you see now you are feeling heat. Yes. This is what we want. Okay. We don't want our hatchery to just be like the other side, because the heat will determine their performance. Okay. Now, so once we get our water right, underwater, water has explanation. I don't know if you want me to explain.
And you can just give us summary.
The summary. Okay. One of the things we look into water is the availability of the water. The most important thing is the availability of the water. Is the water available? Yes, it's available. Irrespective if the water is dirty, if you are getting the water from well, if you are getting the water from borehole, does the water available? Yes, it's available. Now, after that, we'll now talk about the quality of the water. Okay.
How do you test the quality of the water?
Now, we have our water skids that we use. Should be in the office. So we get it. You know, like me, I should understand the water that is good for my fish. So once I test it, okay, like I having like 7%. I mean, when we are talking about the acidity and the alkalinity.
Okay, that's pH.
pH. Okay. So it should be under 7.
Okay, that's neutral.
Neutral. Okay. So neutral is good. But if you're having like 7.5, you can still use it. Okay. If you're having like 6.5, you can still use it. Okay. But anything below and beyond is not advisable. Okay. So under the water, we have the physical aspect, we have the chemical aspect, and then we have the biological aspect. Okay. So under the physical aspect is you saying the water, is it neat? It's very neat. You understand now? But that doesn't guarantee the quality of the water. Okay, yes. But at least it's available. You can see it. You understand now? So that is the physical aspect. Under the chemical aspect is when you are talking about the pH of the water, the alkalinity and the acidity of the water. So, and again, all those ion content of the water. Oh. You understand now?
Okay, that one too, you have a skit to test it.
To test everything. Okay. So if you don't have it, you will take our water to the lab to get all the chemical parameter done. Okay. Do you understand now? So that will not guarantee the kind of the treatment you want to apply to your water, irrespective of where you are getting the water from. Okay. But don't say, my water is not good, I cannot do fish. Does the water available? Okay. If the water available, that means every problem has what? Solution. Okay. So that's the most important thing. Okay. So, and that's what we train our students. Okay. That don't say I'm looking for a particular water, you cannot get it.
So if I have a particular source of water, maybe my borehole is salty. Is there any mode of controlling the saltiness?
Yeah, we have
of treating it.
We have a manual way of treating it. Okay. Like before I erect these treatments, I've gone through different procedure. Do you understand now? Now we have carbonated carbon, we have aerolite, we have cereolite, we have carbonated charcoal rather, and then
Inside the tank.
inside this tank, if you touch
Okay.
it now, it is sound. We have
Okay.
sharp sound, we have fine sound.
All those ones are for the treatment.
Yes. You see now, there is no
Wow.
water. The sound that's full it. Different kind of treatment. Cleaner kind of layer.
Okay.
So I do a plumbing materials inside that. I have to the log process inside here. So I perforate the pipe inside. So the water is just like the water is coming from like
The soil from the ground.
yes,
Okay.
that's how it is. So it will
Okay.
find all those nonsense and then we'll now transfer it to the empty tank here. So it's from here we now begin to use the water.
To circulate it in the hatchery.
Yes. Do you understand now? So but before then, sometimes when you don't have all those things, like your water, we allow our water to age. We have our treatment. You can see the tank here. There's one big tank here. That's our storage.
Okay.
That big tank. So
Yes,
we
yes,
put the
one
water
outside,
inside for some days. So some of those parameters will escape.
Okay.
Do you understand now? So we now begin to
They are
introduce.
volatile.
Yes. So they will now begin to introduce it to our hatchery. So that's one method.
Okay.
You understand? But you know, for us that we need water every day, we can't be waiting every time.
For 3 days.
So we have to use alternative. So that is in case there is no, we still need extra water. You understand? We just pump. We know that this one too is good. This one too is good.
Okay.
But we don't use our direct because our direct bowl, the pH is very high.
Okay, that's exactly the kind of thing that I was
So
trying to
our
explain.
pH of our water, we discover that the pH of our if I want to hatch now and I put my direct bowl here, it will kill my eggs.
Wow. They will not even hatch.
They will not even hatch. Do you understand now? So if I use my well, I use well water too. If I use my well, that one will hatch. But once they are getting to 1 week, they begin to die. That means the water, the table water here is not favorable for hatchery. So, but to the glory of God, we're able to solve the problem. Now, if I hatch fish, except the management is poor. You understand now? So, aside being the management, I will have successful production. Like the one we sold out last year, we were able to produce no less than 300,000 fingerlings.
That's across throughout the year.
Throughout the year, and that was
300,000.
Yeah, that was because we are engaging in another thing.
Wow.
So this year we are looking into like 1 million by God grace.
You mean 1 million naira or 1 million?
1 million
pieces of 1 to 3 to 1 million.
Yes, by God grace.
So that means at a particular production you can do up to how many?
At a particular production, see, we can do 1 million at a go.
At a go.
Yeah, but the amount of that fish will determine the amount of stress we are going through. But we'll create another space, some things that will reduce the stress from us.
At what age do you take them outside?
Now, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Wow.
Because at the 1 to 14 days, they need proper management and the what's it called, temperature.
Okay.
You understand? So I've talked about the chemical aspect, and the biological aspect is the the hygiene, the bacteria, and everything. So there's a way we control that one. We've not gotten the materials, but by God grace, this is one of our goal. We get that one. So we get all these valve lights, all those lights.
Yes.
So that you just put inside the water to take away those bacteria.
Wow.
That's the only thing that this farm needs now.
Okay. So what's the procedure of hatching?
Now, the procedure of hatching, I said it started from what? Water.
Yes.
So after water, it's what's called broodstock. So after broodstock, here we do artificial for catfish. We do artificial propagation.
Okay.
You understand that? Artificial propagation is not like you allow the fish to produce themselves. Normally, catfish they don't have sexual intercourse. You understand? So they lay egg, and then the male fertilize the eggs.
Yes, externally.
Yeah. So now, what we are trying to do is that we've observed their natural behavior. So we now culture it. Okay. This is how they relate in the natural habitat. So let's bring it to our home. So we provide all the necessary materials. Like now, let me show you. So this is our kakaba.
Okay.
This is kakaba. This is where we put the eggs. So I will show you when we get there. Now, I said from broodstock, but most important in terms of propagation is the broodstock. Your broodstock must mature.
Okay.
So now once our broodstock get mature at the age of 12 months above, before you can use it, irrespective of the gender, both male and female. Another that we have different breeds of catfish. Do you understand it now?
Yes.
For different, but the breed doesn't matter now. So you get to know that as time goes on. But the most important thing is the production aspect. Now, once we get our broodstock is matured, yes, the female is mature, the male is mature. How do we check for maturity? Now, it's of two things: the size of the fish, the age of the fish. Those are the signs we look to say, okay, this fish is mature. Since we don't have the machine to check for the egg, now there's machine to check for the egg now.
Okay, the majority of the eggs.
Yeah, but manually now, the way we do it manually, we just take part of the eggs, we testron, we press out the female fish to bring the eggs. So when we bring the egg, we check for the size of the egg. That's manually now. And then we check for the durability of the eggs.
Yes.
How does he look? Like, is he standing well? Not like water. So once we press it like this, okay, it's not becoming water. That means this one is good. And then the color of the egg. We have different colors of egg.
Okay.
Do you understand now? Now we have golden eggs. We have the greenish egg. We have the light green. We have dark green. We have dark golden. But irrespective of the color, must maintain the same color. Okay. If it's going to be green, let it be the whole eggs be green. If it's going to be golden, the whole eggs be golden. But once you are having mixture, that shows the egg is not fully matured. Okay. Do you understand it now? But those ones does not guarantee the production, successful production. What guarantees successful production? Number one, the age of your egg. The history of the fish you are using is very, very important.
Like history in what aspect?
In terms of age. You might not have it in your farm. Maybe you want to get it outside. So some of the things you check out is that how old is this fish?
Okay.
There are some fish that they will load, they will have egg. But the truth is, they don't have what we call, they have egg, but they have not gotten to a maturity stage.
Okay.
Like now, the 13 years old girl can actually
get pregnant, yes.
But there is an implication of it. You can give birth to the baby successful, that's under the risk. It's not fully mature.
Yes.
You understand? But in terms of having the pregnancy, it's actually because once you start menstruation, that means you can pregnant.
Yes.
But in terms of the size of the ovary, the size of the vagina, everything, you have to consider those. That's why they don't advise 13 years old girl to go and be married.
Okay. Yes.
I'm trying to relate it with fish.
Yes, exactly.
So you are getting that. So same thing applicable to the fish. So once we get the age right, now the fish is mature. For the male to check the male if it's mature, there's what we call a papillary gland.
Okay.
So for the male, we call it elongated papillary gland. That thing, it looks like a penis outside the fish.
Okay, the fish.
Yeah, you see it's long.
Okay.
So at the head of that papillary gland, so you see it will be very reddish or a darkish, very dark. I don't know the English for darkish or what you describe. It will be very dark. You understand, at the head, and then it will be shoot out to long. So that will tell you that okay, this male is matured. Okay. So by the time we dissect it, the testes we have milk.
Okay.
So we call the milk. We call the sperm milt.
Milt.
Yeah, MILT.
Okay.
That's the language for it, instead of palm sack or whatever. We call it milk. So that one, you see it now. You see like milk. The way our testes.
Yes, and
Yes, and then you now dissect it. You see particles of, because they are the one that are producing semen.
Yes.
Do you understand now? So just same thing applicable to the fish. That testis is what we bring out from the male.
Okay.
That will now chop. So to make a solution. Now I'm just trying to jump.
Yes.
You understand? So for more information, to be very better that someone comes and all this and that. Now, but for the female, we inject it with an hormone.
Okay.
And under this hormone, we have two types of hormone.
Okay.
We have natural hormone and when we have artificial hormone.
Sure.
Artificial hormone is the one we get from the company, those chemical, like it's not really chemical. It's just like, I don't know how they extract it though, because I'm not an, but it's an hormone. We have different companies that produce them. We have Overtide, we have Overprint, we have Ovulin, like that. Okay. Under the natural hormone, you can actually get it from the fish.
Okay.
You understand? There's a particular gland in their head.
Is that the pituitary gland?
Pituitary gland.
Okay.
So that pituitary gland is the one we use, but that one it has a technique.
Okay. How to use it?
But for the hormone, just get the description from this thing. You can just inject it. But we have different sites and different places. Direction that we inject the fish. You understand it now? So those one, it's not easy to just explain from out.
Okay.
You have to be there. So
That's
that
okay.
one, are you getting the point now? So once you inject them, it takes them 12 hours for the fish to ready. This hormone is not doing anything for them. It's just to super ovulate the eggs. You know the ovulation period now.
Yeah, to
You
make
know,
it ready.
ready.
Okay.
That's the most essential thing.
Okay.
It's not that it is the one that will allow it to hatch. No.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with hatching. If you don't want to use hormone, you can dissect the female too and remove the egg sac.
Okay.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
But instead of wasting the fish, the fish can still produce after 3 months, produce another egg. So instead of wasting the fish, why don't you inject for the eggs to be ready? Are you getting what? So once the egg ready, we strip out. We strip out the eggs. We prepare the meal, the meat. We chop it. We add normal saline.
Okay.
You understand now? This function of normal saline is to extract the fat content in the semen. Do you understand now? The semen comes with fat. So when you put saline to extract it, number one, and then again, to allow it comes in small quantity. So those cells will be able to spread.
Yes.
Do you get it now? So when you now mix it with the eggs that you strip out, fertilization take place immediately.
Okay.
Do you understand now? So once the fertilization take place, so that way we now prepare our kakaban.
Okay, that's the tank that you.
Tanks like this cam now is called fat. So this fat we now put our kakaban. We spread it. Once we spread it, it's on top
at
this.
The basement or top of the water.
Let's go. On top of the water. Yeah. So this one will be very clear.
Okay, this how it.
Yes, it will flow like this. So when we now spread our eggs, our fertilized egg
on the
kakaban. So once we fertilize we spread it. The process of spreading is called spawning.
Okay.
So when we spawn our eggs on this kakaban now, so it will not depends. Everything depends on temperature. I think that when you inject, it takes 12 hours maximum.
Yes.
But if the temperature is high, within 7 hours, it will start ovulating. No, in terms of ovulation.
Okay.
So after you now strip, the fertilization takes place. Fertilization takes place immediately.
Okay.
But mind you, there are some things you need to look into when you are fertilizing the eggs.
Okay.
When you are stripping out your fish, your eggs, make sure that once it starts coming with blood, you stop.
Okay, that's a chance to show that the eggs
there's no egg again. Because if you are still pressing with the blood, that eggs be like opening.
Okay, so the blood will cover the coat of the fertilization channel.
Yes, you are getting it.
Okay.
Do you understand? So once you stop, to reduce those all those mistakes and everything. So when you now fertilize, so I said once you add the solutions, you know what I call solution, Abi?
Yes.
Mixture of a meat and the saline water.
Saline water.
But if you have a big meat testis that is very big, that by the time you take like this, it be like a milk.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? Like you might not need of saline water.
Saline water. You just pour it direct.
For me, I don't advise that. Because what of the fat content too? Okay. Those two have implication, but people do it direct. Do you understand now? Okay. Now, so when you now spawn, if you are using this type of kakaban, we also have nets. That one you don't need to submerge. But if you are using this type, you have to submerge it. But sometimes you might not need to submerge because the load, once the egg touches this place now, if the load is too much, it will go down. You understand now? But like the ones that is not going down, you will submerge the kakaban.
Okay.
Do you understand it now? So that the eggs will face down. They will not fall.
Okay.
The eggs has a jelly that once it touches,
whatever to the surface.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you understand now? So you now leave it for like 24 hours, but the temperature must very, very, very important.
How do you check the temperature? Do you have a thermometer?
We have.
Okay.
But normally, you even use it like this now. This is normal room temperature. If you check this one, it should be around 25, 26, 27 inside here like this. Okay. Do you get it now? So once you're having like 27, 30, it's very good. At 35, if you increase it, it will hatch fast. You understand now? So the hatching starting at 16 hours of spawning. Okay. If the temperature is high. Do you understand now? But if the temperature is extremely high, you understand? At 14 hours, it started. But that means you have to be very, very there because it also have implication. If the temperature is extremely high, it will be polluting the water. Okay. Because there's life inside the water now. Yes. So that they're taking oxygen. Do you understand my point now? Yes. So, and if by that time the oxygen level of this water is not enough, dissolve oxygen inside this water is not enough for them, the water will start foaming.
Okay.
And once it starts foaming, pollution comes in. And once pollution comes in, it's a life, it will kill them. Do you get the point now? So that's the how we do this. So after hatching, within 14 hours to 24 hours, they must have hatched, finished. Okay. So you now remove your kakaba. So you carry it gently, because there are some dead eggs that they will not hatch, they will white. Anyone that is white is not hatching. So you take it, flush it out. So these ones, you home flow through. Water will be coming in, will be going out, coming in constantly, because to reduce the pollution level, just as I said. So as water is coming, going out, the pollution will not be able to set in. So you understand? So that period of hatching is called hatching.
Okay.
Those ones is called hatching. So after that, but if in a case you don't have enough water, you understand, like us, we can do, we have different systems. This system is called flow through. The system of whereby the inlet is bringing in water and the outlet is taking out the water. So the volume of water coming in will be the volume of water going out. That is flow through system. We've set it. You can see now. If I set it like this, by the time water reach this equilibrium, it will start going out. Okay. And once this water stop, the water will stop here too. Do you get the point now? But in a case whereby you don't have enough water, the only water you can just do, you drain the water, you fill another water. After some time again, you must have gathered water again. So you'll be changing like 1 hour interval. Do you understand that? So those are the systems, just for them to able to gain their strength. You know, as they are growing, they begin to have immune system be strong and strong and strong. So the second day, they will become larva. That's the period whereby they will start, if the temperature is high, they will start eating their yolks. Okay. Do you understand now? So they will feed on that yolks. You don't feed them. So
that's after the second day of hatching.
Yeah. Okay. So at day 48 hours to hatching, that is when they must have absorbed their yolks. So you now see them as fry. Okay. So by that time they can feed.
So you start feeding on second to third day?
Third day, yes. Okay. Depending on the temperature. Okay. So we now start feeding. So after that feeding, so they will be acquiring space. As the space is getting, they are requesting for space, will be increasing. Like now, you can hatch for 1, 2, 3. We hatch for 1, 2, 3, and all these places cannot occupy them.
Just these 3 tanks?
Just these 3 tanks, the ones we sold last. If not that we have all these natural disasters, one of our tanks here we lost more than 100,000 pieces of fish. Inside that, we've really helped the Kwara State government. Honestly speaking, 3 weeks old fingerlings. So, but you know, thank God, even as at that, we was able to sell up to 70,000 pieces.
I should lost more than half.
We lost more than half. And that 70,000 can give us, I think, give us like, if I'm like 15 naira times 70. So wow. So that's the money. That's 3 times 7. That should be 21 now.
21, yeah.
That's 2.1 M. That's
just
for 8 weeks.
One set of hatching.
One
even
set
with the
of
fact
hatching.
That you lost that amount.
Yes. Imagine we did not lose it. I mean, I would have been the most richest man in the world.
Wow. So there's really money in this hatching.
Sincerely speaking, if you can bear the risk, it's not the risk. What makes people think there is a risk is because of lack of understanding. You know, just like God says, my people perish because they lack understanding. So same thing applicable to this. Now, for the fact that everybody is doing it right, doesn't mean if you get there, you have the same opportunity. I have a place that they don't treat their water because they are just lucky that the table water there is for what they are doing.
Wow, that's a plus for them.
So imagine if you learn from that kind of place, nothing someone like us will tell you
that you will hear.
Because
you are coming from a source that the water is already good for them.
But now it's a big challenge for me, and to the glory of God, I was able to
find a solution to
it. It's a big, my brother, the big challenge in this farm. It takes me 1 year to find a solution. Yes. But I did not stop. I keep doing it, spending money, keep doing it, spending money. So when I use this method, I would just take 1 or 2 something information there, keep it. Use another method. See, and I come to the end of this. So now my own fear is to just get correct broodstock. Once I get correct broodstock, the rest Do you understand that? So nothing like before. If I get the best broodstock, if I buy broodstock, you buy broodstock, you use it in your farm, it will be good. My own farm,
It will not be good.
do you understand now? But so that is the end. So, but hatching is just the little things among in this business, in this hatchery stuff. The
So,
management is the most important thing
hmm,
because you must know when they needed food, you must know when they don't need food, and that thing you can in a day now you can just come now your fish are doing very fine, and then you don't procrastinate in hatchery. You take them as a baby.
okay.
You understand now? When they needed the food, give it to them. When they don't need food,
Don't
don't
give them.
assume it's food they need. Because once you feed them when they don't need food, they will cause pollution,
And the pollution can kill them.
kill them. So we follow, and if you want them to grow faster, determines your feeding rate. You can set a time that two hours interval, I'll be feeding them. By the times you come in that 2 hours, you feel like, this thing won't need danger. You understand? All they need is water. You change the water, you put another one. Sometimes their tank will be very dirty, ammonia.
Okay.
Don't say, I will wash it tomorrow.
Hmm.
Bring the fish out, wash it, put another water. They understand it now.
Hmm.
So
Can somebody do this as a side hustle?
yes,
Like you
yes,
mean hatching?
yes,
Oh,
yes. In
not
fact,
really full time.
if you want to even start, you want to get a capital, you can start from hatchery because this big farm you are seeing, this hatchery is the priority because it's the one that is fueling others.
Okay, that gave rise to all these facilities and buildings.
Yes, it's this hatchery.
So that means there is money in hatchery like this.
There's fucking money. It's just like a Yahoo boy business. I'm telling you,
Wow. But you just need the
knowledge, knowledge, knowledge.
wow.
I don't play with knowledge. Even as I am, I still seek for knowledge.
Hmm.
But I paid the price though.
Exactly.
Yeah, paid the price,
Hmm.
but
Guys, there's money in agriculture. Those of you running away that agriculture is a profession for the less privileged, there is money in agriculture. And I'm telling you, the earlier you realize this, the better. This is just one aspect of fish production, just the hatching alone. And you can hear the millions it's calling. So, will you still practice agriculture or you leave it for us? That is a profession for the less privileged. That's a question you should answer. So, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow us across our social media platforms. More is going to come in. Keep updating.